I'll just give a small. So thanks, Raya. Thank you so much for being here. So for the people who are going to watch this video online, so just to give a brief introduction, Ms. Raya comes with a leadership experience of leadership training and also coaching exposure. And she holds a PCC credentials along with the certification in team coaching. So she does both. And she also board member of ICF Israel. So ICF ka board member from Israel. And she is also into neurographic coaching. So yes, I also have another topic with Raya so that, she can take us about what is all about neurographic coaching. So how important, how different it is from coaching. And thank you so much for accepting, Raya, for doing this particular session. And over to you. And yes, we are waiting for it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for so interesting introduction of me. And thank you for inviting me today. And I'm really happy to share the knowledge that I have and that I used mostly with every one of my coaches. And I invite you, if you have any questions or something to ask during the presentation, just jump in and ask. Feel free also all the rest of the people who participate on this meeting. Yeah, transactional analysis. We will talk today about the transactional analysis, and it's something really like a useful structure to understand our communication, because what is transaction? Transaction, it means each communication that we talk with someone else, like with another people, and also communication inside of us, the communication that we talk with our internal ego, with our internal self. Okay, so a lot of things are coming from our childhood. So also this transactional analysis built on some information about some okay, so here I created some slide that summarize the principles and drivers of transactional analysis. So how does it work? We all have three stages, ego stages: adult, parent, and child. Yeah, and every day, every minute, not minute, maybe also hour, we can be in adult, parent, and child. And it doesn't mean that me as a PCC coach all the time in adult ego stage, but I'm also jumping into parent and into child. Yeah, so what is the difference? What is parent, child, and adult ego stages? And then I will go and explain about the principles and about the drivers. So parent ego stage, when I am a little bit more dominated, and from 1% more dominated to 100% more dominated. It means when I'm sharing, when I'm caring about someone, when I am explaining something, helping, advising, whatever I am doing as someone who has knowledge or has experience. So I'm there to share my information and like write solution. Okay, but it can be also in some manner when I am telling, listen, if this is the right way and you should do it, or I told you you will not go out of your room till you will finish this. So my domination level can be higher and higher, and it's, when it's higher and higher, more than some number of percentage, it starts to be really not healthy and not very good. Okay, when I am in a child position, I am more free, I am creative, I am really start with ease a lot of things. I'm not taking responsibility. I'm just really in some flow, and I'm enjoying the life. Yeah. So it's really amazing when we can jump into this ego stage and be there. But when I'm not responsible for my future, for my children, for something that will happen with me next month, next week, next day, and I'm too like higher, the same as we explained in a parent ego stage, the same in a child ego stage, when I'm in a high, not taking responsibility, enjoying too much, like taking some also drugs and whatever to enjoy, and it start to be like something that's really important to me, it start to be not healthy and also not so good. Okay, so it's really amazing when I have this ability to be in a child position, but also to manage it not to be too much in a child position. And adult, who is adult? Adult mostly it's someone who can be like be in a moment and analyze the situation, not taking something from the past or something, and like be in a honest communication with with another person. Okay, so listen, this is the challenge. I think from my experience, this is what we need to do. What do you think we need to do? Like, this is the real partnership. This is the partnership from the coaching. When we are in equal positions as adult to adult in a coaching, in like when we are coaching by the competencies. Okay, so adult can be also the like ego stage that decide, listen, in this situation I can't really be at the same level with Sandeep. Yeah, I am, I have no experience, or he has no experience, so I need to be a little bit more dominated, or I need to explain, I need to teach, I need to care. Yeah, and then after 10 minutes or hour, ask, okay, and like go by yourself, try it, and then come back. So I'm jumping to the parent position, and I'm deciding when I can go back to the adult. So adult ego stage is also stage when I can manage to be in parent or child position. Yeah, when I don't know how to be in adult position, I mostly automatically react, and I'm in a parent as automatic reaction, or in a child as automatic reaction. When I develop myself and I develop this inside my own adult, I can manage to be in each situation, depends on what happened. Okay, any questions? Okay, so now, as I said, that in parent position, in parent ego stage, and in child ego stage, it's automatic stages. And what make us, or what drive us to be there in these positions, this it's 5 drivers, and these drivers, it's 5 like formulas that we receive from our parents. Okay, so this is the formulas of our like how to receive respect and respect and love in our life. Okay, so each one of us received his own formulas and also algorithms, and also like it can be mix of two. So choose what is your driver. First one, try better. Yeah, it means that I'm doing this project, and my mom told me, yeah, but next time try to do bigger project, try to cooperate with another people. And next time I'm doing this, and she like, yeah, but next time try to do it with a bigger budget. And then next time, like I'm doing with a bigger budget, and she tell me, no, but next time, like do it internationally. Yeah. So, and it start not with the project, but maybe with some project at school or also in a kindergarten. So we achieve something, and we come with our achievement, and our parents, it's still not enough. Like, okay, next time they continue. So these people, if we have this driver to receive respect and love in our life, so we all the time running after the next success, the next step of receiving the success. And also um, when we have a plan for the next project, we are already thinking about the next, because it's all the time like running after the success and what is the dream or whatever. Yeah. So what happened when uh, we analyze and when we discover that this is our driver, and when someone is telling us, listen, you just did a great project, and I really can listen to this and understand, yes, I did an amazing project, and not answering, yeah, but my next project, you don't know what ideas I have. Like next project, you can't imagine the next will be the biggest one, with the stars, with this and that. Yeah. And then when you do the next project and someone is coming and, wow, you did it great. No, but the next one, yes. So this is also like our ability to enjoy our successes, enjoy the way we are growing, achieving, like also looking for new ideas, and not being in a unstoppable running after the success. Okay. The next driver is please others. Okay. So I think most of us has this driver. What it means, that when we are nice and we need to be nice, and I need to be a good girl and behave like a good girl, and not jump into the middle of this session, or not why are you asking these questions, and uh, like okay, so he did it not on time, so he, whatever he did, or she, and I am all the time the person who is nice, and who uh, who can survive, or be with any situation, and be nice. Okay, it's okay that everyone was late, and it's okay. Yeah. So we can be okay, and we can, like, what I'm talking about, this all these drivers, they are okay for us. So every one of us, we have this. But if it's too much, if it starts to be the goal of our life, and when we can't manage our emotions, then we need to really like deal with this. Yeah. So when I am all the time yes woman, and I am all the time like whatever, my boss not raising me the salary and asking me to work till 11 p.m., and I am all the time coming to my mom and crying, and why, what is, how can he do it, why, and I'm coming back to the job and like, no, I need to be a good girl, and I need to be like because not everyone can find a job now. Yeah. So what is going on with me? I'm a good girl till the moment that I can't be like I can't like survive this situation, and I start um to shout, to like to "Ah, I can't, how can you?" Because I'm already, it's too much survivors, and too much time I was nice. Yeah. So I can't already communicate. Listen, it doesn't work that I'm 2 years already without any raise. Yes, so I understand the situation, but let's look, maybe not a salary raise, but maybe some other things that I can receive as the motivation for me to stay at work. Yeah. And this kind of voice, to talk this kind of way, it's really not easy for people who survive 2 years, and they just can't control their emotions. So for these people, it's really important to communicate their needs every time that they have these needs. Yeah, not wait once in a year or once in 2 years when I already can't really communicate it in a normal way, but really each time. And also like create a small conflict, create a small things, like not to wait till the war situation. Yeah, like to clean the space each time something doesn't work. Okay. And nothing will happen while we will do this. Yes. So for those people, it's really important to be nice. And so if I will not be nice, no one will respect me, no one will love me, no one will look at me, no one will take me to work with them. So it's really important to understand, it's not like a black and white, I am nice or I am not too nice, but I can communicate my needs, I can be in communication about everything. Okay, next one, be perfect. Be perfect, it means when I did my exam, and no, the grade is 93. Yeah, and I come to my mom, and she's like, I can't understand what is this grade. Like, can't you do the whole number? Why? What were the mistakes? Yeah, so it's all the time looking for something wrong. What's you learned like for 2 days? What still didn't you know? What's like you all the time, it's like this is the perfectionism. Yeah, you all the time highlight something that is missing. Yeah, you're doing the 95%, and you're all the time focusing on 5% that are missing. Yeah, and you are not happy till it will not be 100%, but it's never 100%, because you're all the time looking for a new things to complete, to do it perfect. And those people all the time running after this perfectionism, and also like invite other people to run with them, so it's not so healthy. Yeah, so this is the driver number 3. So for those people, it's like to learn themselves, like 95%, it's okay. And you can be with this. And the like company can be with this, but it also like depends if you have this kind of boss that is running after 100%, so it will be not easy to give him a 95% result. Yeah, but if you are running in some startup, when each day you have new project and every project you do for 60%, it will be really challenge for you to work at this startup. Okay. The next driver is be strong. What it means be strong? I can't understand. Why are you crying? Why are you so upset? Like it was you know, the World War II, and it was like when people did not have something to eat, and it was like some tsunami situation, and it was whatever it was, like and really like to decrease your or my feelings. Yeah, whatever I'm feeling is like small. Like, why are you crying? It's like it's so small things. What the hell are you like so emotional about this? Yeah, so if we are growing in um, this family or surroundment, when everything is like be strong, don't cry, don't stop, don't react, like going growing, like yes, you can go to Harvard, you can do the whatever, and like everything. No, I'm tired, I'm whatever. No, you can do better. No, you can like go to the Olympic Games. And I know like all the time it's amazing when you have this like coaches or people who see you growing, who see you learning in Harvard or going to the Olympic Games. Really, like if I'm imagine that will my mom will tell me this, it's like, wow, do you really see me doing this? Yeah, but when like this sentence is coming every moment and to each situation, and you are really like in a burnout, or your emotion can share your emotions. Mostly it's also happening a lot to high managers who are running a big businesses, and they don't really have anyone to share their knowledge, their challenges, because wife don't really she doesn't really understand what is going on there, and he can't really sometimes honestly share what with his or her C levels, like really like feelings or what is going on, or today we are going to this project, to this cooperation, and tomorrow no, and we plan to invest and now we are not investing. So it's really like a dynamic of all these things. And when we are not sharing our emotions will like they will find the way to go out. Yeah, and mostly it's with our health situations and with the burnout situations. So just find the way to like really to share your feelings, to be with some um, relaxing situations, relaxing activities, whatever you can find. So just be there. teach yourself to be there. And the last one is faster. Faster, it means when I am all the time showing that I'm really busy. Listen, today I have this meeting, and now I have 5 minutes for you, because now after I need to run, and after I have another meeting, and also another 2 or 3 projects that I want to start, and also 5 people who wants to talk to me. So I create myself as a superstar, super busy person, super whatever, and I am mostly not on time, not creating successful results in my projects, but I'm talking, I'm creating the rush surround me, like I am doing, and I'm not doing anything mostly, yeah, but these people, it's sometimes like each of us doing this when we want to run from thinking about something, or like really when we are working too much and we don't want to like sit a moment and listen, what is going on with my life? What do I want? Family? Don't I want family? Do I want children? Don't I want children? What about my health? Like I'm running after the career achievement, but what about my health? I'm not going to the gym, I'm not eating good. And this faster around the business, around the achievements, they create the reason for success and the reason for love, acceptance in our life. So yeah, so for those people, it's really not easy for them to be in nature, to be in yoga classes, just to be and sit and be silent, not listen to anything, not to be in anything in the background, to be alone with their thoughts. So this is the challenge, and this is the challenge that they need to develop. And we are already like too long. I'm talking too long. Yeah, not okay. Okay, so this is the drivers. It means that when I'm not perfect, and so I start to be a parent, I start to be very dominated to ask from myself and others to be perfect, or I start to be a child, I'm in a like victim position, and like, how come did not you do this and that and this? I'm really expected from you to do this, and whatever I'm the game I'm playing. Yeah. So this is the drivers that make us to be in a parent or child position. So now we are going to the principles. What are the principles that we need to develop in ourselves to be more and more in adult position, in adult ego stage? Yeah. So the first principle, it's I am okay and you are okay. It means that whatever is happening with me, it's okay. It's part of the journey. I need to learn from this. I did not know. It's something that it was a challenge. Let's be in communication with other people and ask them how to um, uh, to solve it next time. So just when we receive, like when we understand that I am okay with anything what is happening, So it's much more easier for me to see that you are okay. Yeah. And we are not judging. So when we are not judging, it creates a new level of communication, new level of being with people. The next principle is every person can think. What does it mean? It also really connected to the first principle when I'm sharing that, when I'm thinking that I am okay and you're okay, and every person can think, can learn, can decide, can change their mind. So when I meet someone, I'm not thinking, okay, he's stupid. No, she's smart. Wow, she's so smart. I can't really like talk to her. This is not my level or whatever. Yeah. So when we think about other people and also about ourselves, that every person can think, can learn, can develop themselves, can um, change their mind. This is one of the principles. The next principle is live from the first person. It means that I decide what is important in my life. I decide my way. I decide what is going on with my goals. Not my mom, not my dad, not my wife, not my husband, and not my children. Yeah, so it's also some people ask me, so we are not communicating, I'm doing whatever I want. No, we are communicating, we create the cooperation, we have the common goals, but I live my life from my decisions. If I decided that this what is
Pardon,
important.
otur mal.
So if I decided this was important to me, this is what I'm doing. Yes, I am maybe have some. I will have some fights with my wife or with my family, and we will find some middle solutions or whatever. Yeah, but I will maybe not do it today. Maybe I will do it in a month. But I am here. I live my life from my wishes, from the way I want to live it. The next principle is awareness. Awareness about what I am thinking, what I'm doing, and what I'm feeling, and why. Yeah, when in each situation, in each breakdown, and in some like fights or not fights, conflicts, when I can't decide, when I don't know, I start to analyze, okay, what I'm aware, what I'm thinking about, what I'm afraid of, like what is there, what is coming from the past, what. Yeah, so I have this ability and awareness of my feelings, my thoughts, and my actions. Yeah, so I did something, why? I did not do, interesting, why? And then it's really connected to coaching when we develop this awareness. The next principle, it's agility, or something that I already like a little bit spoke about, the ability to jump from the adult to child to parent position. Yeah, so I'm coming to the conversation with really with the mind to be adult. If I see that the situation is not coming forward or something is not moving, I sometimes can be more leader, and sometimes I can be more joyful and waiting for others to take responsibility. So I can be in these three ego stages each moment of any minute or any time in my life. And this is really amazing ability, because when we are coming to the uh, aggressiveness of people, and when we can be flexible in these three ego stages, it creates really a great results. And the last one, it's intimacy. Intimacy, it's ability to talk and share our feelings. Yes, so we can talk about achievements, goals, thoughts, and whatever. Yeah, and we can't really be open and share what's, it wasn't so nice to me, and or I'm really upset about this. Yeah, and when uh, we can share our feelings, and we can share our feelings in any situation. We are not waiting till we need to shout our feelings. I am upset. You can't see me upset. I'm upset. Yeah, when I'm already 3 months upset. So when I have this ability to share at the current moment, what I am feeling, it's something that can develop me to the adult position. Okay, so I am jumping to the next slide, and the next slide will be the last slide. Yeah, so what is going on? Okay, so here I am, yeah. So are there any questions about the previous slide? Okay, so this slide, we see here like two people, one person, parent, adult, and child, and the second person, parent, adult, and child. And when I am in a situation of parent, I'm coming here to share, to learn, to teach, to lead, to whatever. And like Sandeep, he is in a child position. He is listening. He is asking questions. He's okay with being in a child position. So you see the lines, they are not crossing. We have communication. We have straight communication and everything. Okay. When I am coming to Sandeep from the adult position, I'm asking him, I know that you can do this, like we need to develop this and this project, and I think you can do it in 1 week. And Sandeep, like, what 1 week? No, what project? What is in new, like, structures, new knowledge? I can't, like, what do you want from me? And yeah, and I'm like, no, I know that you can. I'm not explaining, I'm not uh, giving too much details. Yeah, what we are doing in sometimes in coaching, we are like giving to our client the opportunity to be in some uh, how can I solve it? I don't know, when they really can find the solution. So for me, as an adult, when I'm in adult position, when I see the stress or whatever of the other person, I can stay in an adult position, but also if it's too much, I need to go to the parent position and give details and give more information and start to be in communication about this. And then the child can, okay, now I understand, now it's more clear, okay, I can do it. And then I can come back to the adult position and tell, okay, so go and do something, whatever you want with this information, and come back to me when you have any questions. Yes, so I'm not giving the exact solutions. And also sometimes we have these new team members who are really like they coming from the previous teams, previous jobs, when they all the time were in a child positions. They received the exact expectations, exact queries, what the manager is waiting, like wanted from them, and then they did the exact things and they went home. Yeah, and now I'm coming and just go and solve this problem. And they're like, what do you want from me? They start to be in stress, in whatever. I can't. I don't know exactly what do you expect from me. Ta 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 ta. Yeah. When other people who are more open to this kind of way, they can go and find solution. They can come with number of solutions. Yes. Question?
Yes. So technically, when I was going through transaction analysis long back, so we used to have critical parent, nurturing parent, adult, little professor, natural child, adaptive child, and rebellious child.
Mm-hmm.
These were the areas which I identified, I was going through. So adult may you don't have multiple options, but in parenting stage may you have a critical parent, also you have a nurturing parent. And
Mm-hmm.
in child, I have three levels of child, which is
Mm-hmm.
natural child, adaptive child, or rebellious child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My question to you is, in case as a coachee, when I do a transaction analysis questionnaire, I get to know that the person is more of a rebellious child or a critical parent. How do we deal with them? I hope you understood my question.
Yes, I got your question. I am not really using any questionnaires with my clients. I am just sharing with them this structure,
Okay.
and then they start to be aware of the games they are playing. And then when I coach them, I ask them, do you
Mm,
see, have you been a child, or which kind of child? Or have you
okay.
been an adult, or what? Like, I'm not uh, giving them any solutions. I'm
Mm,
just giving them this knowledge for
mm,
them to understand, really, I can't really, like, the perfectionism, this is my issue.
mm,
Or I understand why I'm in 3,000 projects.
mm,
Yeah,
mm,
and then they can really start to manage it and start to, like, be aware of this, because
mm,
I'm not like giving them any solutions, just a structure, and
mm.
then just they like, oh wow, and then we are coming back and like, what can you develop from the principles to help you to be more adult, not to go to this automatic parent and child.
Okay. My second question to you is, when you identify the personality is more of a parent or an adult or a child based on your conversation, do you customize your coaching accordingly or how is it like?
Mm,
Am I supposed to make it simpler?
no,
Okay.
just thinking. Um, there is no, I don't know if there is any formula for me, algorithm, if um, I just remind myself some like situations when I had someone who came to my meeting once with her daughter without asking me, without sharing with me, and I was in a shock, and I have no like any uh, option to solve it, or how to deal with this. And next time she just spoke with me in like when she working from home, to a job, and then sorry, she jumped to the to the supermarket. So here, when I see this kind of behavior, I need to make boundaries. I need to be this parent, but it's not coming from the transactional analysis. It's coming from the natural boundaries and natural rules. When it's not really, there are some things that really like acceptable or regular for some people, and for some people you need to explain, you need to tell them this is the rules and this is how we play these games. Yeah. And then next time, and when I finished one of our sessions at the middle and told her, listen, it doesn't work this way, I told her at the beginning this, that, and that, and I see that she's playing like like a child. Yeah, yeah. But it's, I'm not analyzing. I'm just like in each situation, I like somehow uh, develop this ability, and also like someone that she's like very dominated, and like I know how to do things and I know how to solve it, and I can't understand why I have no promotion, and I know she like really like two parents too much, like too dominated also with her managers, and she doesn't like, and then like it's also to show some perspective or somehow. So I'm not really using this transactional analysis to analyze things, to analyze situations, or to analyze something. Mostly it helps me to communicate with my coachee, and for them to use some of this. Okay, so here it was for me, I can't stop, I need to be like, it should be perfect, I can't really, I can't like give up on this with this worker who did not finish this till 5 p.m. and I wanted him to finish, and he finished at 5:30, and like, yeah, it's the end of the world. So yeah, did I answer your question?
Yes, very much. I have only one last question, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so many a times the adult also has the childlike quality within them, if you have identified. Like as you rightly spoke about one example where at office I might have had some disappointment. I
Mm-hmm.
might not be getting the growth or recognition what I would have expected. The inner child in me comes out. I become pretty rebellious, right? So when I come to you for coaching, I'm coming to you for coaching. I'm an adult. I know what has happened, but the inner child of me is not happy. That is coming out in my conversation. As you
Mm-hmm.
showed, the way I shout, right? In the initial thing. So a parent of me is also coming out, logical reasoning. The child of me is also coming out, the difficulty or the disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
So when these two personalities are coming out, logically also I'm talking to you as a coach, and childlike also I talk to you with lot of disappointment. So how do you handle it? I hope I
Amazing question, and thank you for asking, because I just forget to talk about this. Yeah. So because we are adult, parent, and child inside. Yes. So we had these three ego stages. So this communication, what you told now, what you shared now, this communication is also inside of us. When I plan something and I did not do something, when I am not on time, when I'm not like the most of the things, it's not when I'm not successful and something not by the plan. And the communication that is going on in our head, it's the same way of communication that was happened at our childhood. The same as like when I was successful, it was no reaction from my parents. So the same when now I'm successful, so I'm not giving myself, I'm not celebrating. So this is also my inner parent, very, very similar to my parents. So when I do something and I'm like succeed in something, I'm like, you are doing a great job. Let's celebrate. Let's do some shopping and enjoy life. And okay, and tomorrow continue. Yeah, so I can be this parent that I want to be to myself. And I choose to be child as I want to be to myself. Yeah, so I can be upset, and yes, like it's sometimes we plan something and it doesn't work, and I can talk to myself as a parent and tell myself, yes, you can be like watching series for 2 days. You can be at bed like doing nothing for 2 days. It's okay. Or it's a broken, like broke my relationship or whatever, and it's hard to me to, I don't, to do anything, to eat or whatever. So I'm here also. Yes, it's okay to cry, to be in a grief or whatever is happening with me, and I give myself this space to be child, to be broken, to be in a pain, to be whatever. And but also I'm here like, listen, it's already a week. Maybe you need to call someone. You can't go out from this situation by yourself. Or and okay, so let's go to the gym. Let's start something. Let's communicate with friends. Let's call parents or what who I can really ask for the help. Yeah. So this also when we are developing this inner adult, and we can develop our inner parent, how we want to support ourselves and grow ourselves, and like whatever, deal with any situation, and being a child and enjoy and smile and cry and whatever is happening, and everything is okay. I am okay in any situation. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Yeah. So I told you that we will have 30 minutes and we will had 1 hour. Yeah, so this is the transactional analysis, and I hope you enjoyed and it was good.
It was fabulous. Honestly, I made a lot of notes in my notepad, because I didn't want to mess it up. And transaction analysis was my favorite in my psychological course. That was the first tool which we learned. And that time we used to have our assessment where are you a parent, are you a child, are you an adult? And even today, when we have multiple tools also, I personally love transaction analysis because as a coach also, I try to, customize myself based on the response what they give me. At times when the client is like extremely rebellious, I become a parent. Like, okay, fine, I understand. Now what? So, my tone also changes. So that's
Mm-hmm.
something which I could identify that. And I also have seen people having these two personalities, adult will also be there. Suddenly they go to a parent and the inner child will be coming out. And it will be very interesting. That too, when people know transaction analysis, they enjoy the process of this counseling and coaching, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Raya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, Raya, I echo the same thing. I think Abhishek just beautifully put it. I'm a student of psychology, so in my master's, transactional analysis was something that they do in coaching. I mean, in counseling, and so it can be. I was thinking like, how do you actually get it into coaching? And you beautifully put it. So I was all interested. All the transactional analysis, the parent state, the adult state. It was all you beautifully weaved it into coaching. So that was a great takeaway. So a nice session. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thankfully, we are recording it. So you would also be getting your YouTube link, Raya. So he would be uploading it in YouTube, and you can also share it with your Israel ICF contacts, so that they can also see, because this is a very unique topic. So, because many a times we always talk about coaching into different aspects, and as Vanita rightly used the word weaving, you literally weaved it with the art of coaching, and you nicely made it very dramatic, like the voice, the tone, the parent state, and the adult state, that was really wonderful. And yes, and that I think that essence is something which is very important as a coach also to understand. Maybe we can also certainly have another proper session of you teaching transaction analysis in coaching rather than having a session. Maybe we will talk to Sandeep also regarding this. So we can,
Mm-hmm.
people who are interested to learn the transaction
Mm.
analysis in coaching, we
Mm-hmm.
can
That would
certainly
be
have a session.
fantastic. Fantastic. I think uh, that is great, Abhishek. I think we could all learn that. It's so helpful. Wonderful. Great
Very,
suggestion.
very helpful. And the brilliant part is you're also into the other favorite part, which very few coaches have got into it, because when I went through your profile, the first thing which came to me was like, wow, you not only do the part of, the normal coaching, you also do the neurographic coaching. So maybe let me know whichever Wednesday you're available. So because neurographic is a very interesting terminology, maybe Vanita will also be interested. As psychologists, we wanted to get
Yes.
to know,
Yes.
because when I saw your profile, I was like, neurographic coaching, very interesting. So transaction analysis was one. And whenever you're available, just let me know. We can have the neurographic coaching as well, how it works. So we would love to know about it.
Mm, mm.
And
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love to learn it. Raya, if you
Mm-hmm.
can share your teachings, your learnings on both, like he just said, it would be a great treat for all of us. So anytime you're available, please let us know. It was very nice.
So
Sure. Yeah.
can I close the session? Close the recording?